Both teams trying to find some runs. The defensive play really set the tone for it. So that's a pretty good percentage.
11 strikes, 1 ball is something that's a keeper.
Yeah.
And especially at an equivalent of around 90 to 95 miles an hour.
1-2 delivery.
It'd be interesting if they take him out right at the 19th or 20th pitch and think that 4 runs is going to be enough if he can get them 2 outs maybe.
You get the middle of that Connecticut order coming up. Foul back up overhead. Keep in mind, this is a rematch. These teams opened up the Little League World Series. And here's, I think, further proof of the richness of the double elimination. Connecticut with a 3-1 win over Washington on Friday. Washington trying to rebound in the second game that would eliminate Connecticut. 3-ball, 2-strike count. And walking. Now it gets real interesting.
It sure does.
He's got to go 20. He's got to go past 20.
Doesn't want to let him get past 20. And remember, if you start a batter, you still keep counting pitches here.
Chris Howell hit by a pitch, a walk. He scored 2 runs. 1 down, 1-strike delivery to him. It's Isaiah Hatch's mom. That's one way to keep your count down.
Well, I would take him out right here. Just so the next pitcher, if he's going to take somebody out, gets a full warm up and then a full count.
The number is 19.
See if he decides to change or go with him.
He's got 1 pitch to make that decision. There are 2 down. Swung on and missed. And Hatch couldn't help but look over. He's got to finish this game. You heard the manager.
Time, blow.
So we're in the final inning of regulation. 2 down. Washington up 9-5. They need 1 more out, but Hatch has reached the number that if he goes 1 more, he can't pitch tomorrow.
You're at 20 right now. We've got a 4-run lead.
Tyler, 10.
Who should we go with, guys?
Robbie, come in.
Yeah. He's not warm.
Is that warm?
You're gonna high five. Robbie.
The players win.
Great job.
They voted Robbie Wilson into pitch.
Well, you see why they're taking him out, because there's no day's rest now, and they've got a game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock against Texas if they can button this one up. So they got Mr. Isaiah Hatch out of there, and they got Robbie Wilson in there. They've used now 4 pitchers tonight, and this will be the 5th. But me? Can I? Yes! It's like he got voted into office.
He hasn't pitched. He hasn't pitched in the regionals. He hasn't pitched in the Little League World Series. He obviously likes to pitch. And the other kids like to watch him pitch. So he will pitch here looking for 1 out. Now, bear in mind, this game isn't over. They're making, you know, the kids are being the kids, and the manager knows there's a risk here. But as we told you, the Washington manager has managed this way all through the playoffs. The Haku has made decisions to keep his pitches available and take the risk of bringing somebody else in, even when somebody's pitching well. It got him here, so let's see if it works. Little Robbie Wilson And he's working to Nardone, the leading hitter, who's had two singles, had a single, a home run, and is flying out. And the worst thing you can do here, obviously, is to surrender walks, because that would put Connecticut right back into the game. They are down by 4. And that's going to be a base hit into left field. Lacey tried to get a force out at second base. Good hustle to get in, though, by Tom Ryan.
We're one away from bringing the tying run to the plate.
Number 4 hitter coming up, Jack Quinn. 2 singles, a walk.
Well, the next 3 hitters all got hits in their last at-bats.
Wilson's pitch gets away, but the runners will stay. Well, obviously, Robbie Wilson is anything but a power pitcher. He's just trying to get the ball up there and into the strike zone to finish this game out. So we see the impact of the new pitch count rules in this game. You can hear the collective breath being held on both sides of this field.
That's right.
It got very quiet before that last pitch. 1-1. 2-1.
This could be an insta classic.
2-1 delivery. He got it in there. 2-2. Mom cheering on her son. 12-year-old is 5 foot tall, weighs 87 pounds. Not exactly the figures you'd have for a closer. That one bounces. Good play made by Bjork. Hudson Bjork, the catcher, to keep the runners from moving up.
Every kid on the field is jumping like they got beans in their pants. They are so excited.
Here's the 3-2 delivery. And a ground ball to short. Force, and that's it! A wonderful Little League baseball game. Robbie Wilson comes on and gets a save. Not that they count those, but the risk of pulling out your best flamethrower for a little center fielder who wanted a chance to pitch works. And it is a 9-5 win for Washington over Connecticut. They will play Texas. Connecticut is eliminated.
As much as Isaiah Hatch is a star on his team and a flamethrower, it will be a team effort if Washington continues to move on as they use their whole pitching staff in a creative way, but a very strategic way.
The defense in this game you're going to see a lot of again because it's been fantastic. That's their shortstop, Isaiah Hatch, who's been played so well. And there's your closer. And closer's mom, who's happy it's over. And congratulations to Connecticut. A great year, a really fine team, and a really well-played game here. But it will be Auburn-Washington that will advance. So with the victory here, Texas and Washington play on Wednesday, 8 o'clock on ESPN. As a result of the victory here, those two teams get the opportunity to play a game and give themselves a chance to move on towards a championship. Connecticut team, final words from their coaches out in right field. And for Washington, off for a celebration in the Grove.
Well, this is why we come here, to see great ability, to see the kids get their own way and get their own friend in there to pitch who wanted to pitch, and a great effort by the Connecticut team. And the good luck charm is icing it down. They're still together as a team and as friends.
On their little man's head right there. All right, that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. Auburn, Washington 9, Fairfield, Connecticut 5. Up next, ESPN2, it is Baseball Tonight. Tomorrow, we will be back at 4, Hawaii taking on Ohio. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Oral Hershiser, Kyle Peterson, and our great crew here in Williamsport, I'm Gary Thorne. We bid you adieu from Labadee Stadium. Little League World Series action will resume tomorrow. Come back and see these kids do it again. Good night.